Man, so this already looks darker, man. I mean, it looks like the violence is gonna be darker. Like, I don't know, about to burn this guy alive. I mean, look at
Two-Face.
Two-Face right here, man.
That's a cool shot, man.
Yeah. And like the villains look more freakish. Like, who's this? Like, who's this dude right here? His mouth was
Clayface.
Clayface.
Yeah, because he might have gotten punched.
Yeah.
And his eyes are getting glowing, right? Yeah. At first I was like, is that the ventral? No, that can't be him.
No. Yeah, he probably got punched in his Clayface. Yeah, Batman.
He's like,
busting him in his mouth.
exactly. He's like, well, got something for you.
But man, how y'all feel about this? I hope that I'm about to have a dream come true.
Yeah.
Man, and now it's to no one's surprise that one of my favorite shows back in the day, and I'm no different from a lot of people. This was a lot of people's favorite show back in the day. And even in reruns and people being introduced to it today, people say, oh man, this is one of the greatest shows of all time.
Yes. Yeah, that's exactly how they are too. Like, God damn, man. I told you to go left.
They were like, yeah, shit, we got away. Oh,
shit. Like, how did he get all the way up here?
Yeah, don't worry about it. He's gonna get that ass beat.
Shit, he is real. But that is Batman, the animated series. So
awesome.
Yeah, man, it's amazing. I was in college when this came out, man. But I mean, listen, even after Tim Burton's Batman, the first one, as much as we were looking forward to it, this is the Bruce Timm cartoon, and it came on Fox, and I was like, man, now this man, he gets Batman. Your ass.
Yeah, I was gonna say something. Bring your ass over here.
I do it right here like, oh shit.
Hey.
Oh,
Bring your
yeah.
ass over here.
And Kevin Conroy was the perfect, but a lot of people say, nah, man, that is Batman. All the Batman that we had, that's Batman. But yeah, that show came out, what was it, 91? Or was it
91.
91?
I was 12.
91?
Yeah, I was 12 when it came out.
Man.
But this show brought back animation.
Yeah.
Because animation was kind of dead.
But the writing on this show is fucking
yeah. No, it's all of that. But it was just like, this is just what like kicked off like a whole new animation revolution.
So there was 92, somebody said this came out. Okay, because I remember I thought
it was 92.
Yeah, I just had a year in college when this came out. I remember I remember going back to I worked at the school newspaper, the Daily Texan. I remember after it came on, everybody in the newsroom, we were like, I mean, even some girls were like, Jesus, man, Batman is actually kind of cool, you know?
Well, it was coming on prime time, coming on in the evenings.
I remember when it first premiered, it was on a Sunday night.
Yeah.
And it was the episode with the Man Bat.
Yeah. On leather wings.
Two-parter.
Yeah, I was at a Comic-Con in Dallas, and DC was there, and they were like, yeah, we got some new shows we want to premiere. And it was a big deal, but they didn't really like premiere like it was the big deal that it was going to turn into. Yeah. But it was this and the Lois and Clark show, and it was just like, man, they got some heavy hitters coming out.
And you know, and I agree with people out there that this wasn't the sole thing that brought back animation. But I will say this to Martin's credit, like, yeah, The Simpsons is kind of the thing that brought in this new wave of adult animation. Tiny Toons kind of brought in, some of the more traditional animation.
But this was more the Saturday morning, like action adventure cartoons.
Exactly.
It brought that back. Because The Simpsons had been lingering around on the Tracy Ullman show. And then when it got its own show, okay, it's a primetime cartoon. The first season was, just kind of okay. But it was second season where it was like, The Simpsons was like, oh shit.
Yeah. But this was out after school.
It was, but it premiered prime time.
It premiered prime time. You remember that? But this was. I remember I watched it Monday through Friday.
Yeah. But when they got to where they would have new episodes on Saturday mornings.
Yeah. But thing with this show is they pushed it as much as they could. It was on Fox. It was still meant to be a kid's show, or if you really want to, expand it, a family show. But they pushed the writing as much as they could within those parameters. Now, it was always my dream not to have, because listen, DC has given us some great adult animated versions of the DC superheroes in the Justice League. I was just watching the Long October. Is that it on the Long Halloween on Max? And so we have our adult Batman animation out there. But I always said, damn, you know what? I don't think they'll ever do it, but if they could go in and somehow make that show, like unleash it, so it could meet its more mature potential and not be held back. That Batman animated series, I love it so much. I said that would have been cool to see it not have those restrictions on it. But oh well, that's already passed until today, boy. They at least with this trailer that we see, Bruce Timm is back with pretty much Batman the animated series, but now with that more mature slant. And as producers on there, you got Matt Reeves and also J.J. Abrams.
Oh, okay.
And I'll tell you, man, I got goosebumps watching this. It's so amazing. The music they chose for it, you can already tell that this is going to be a little more mature. And it is like watching the animated series where they finally wrote it for adults who grew up with it. So this is going to be on Prime, Billy. It's called Batman Caped Crusader Season 1. Have you seen this trailer?
I have not, but also I want to say another thing people may not realize, Harley Quinn was created on this show, on the animated series. She wasn't from the comics. They created her for the cartoon.
And I don't know if she'll be in this show, but there are some familiar faces that you'll see. And again, they have a different slant, probably for a more mature and maybe a slightly more grounded tone. Let's go ahead and take a look at this trailer. We'll be back with more impressions and more opinions.
The kings don't run this court anymore. The jester does.
Bang.
That's a real throwback.
I auditioned for that. I just realized.
Did you?
For the Commissioner Gordon. I didn't get it.
Oh, dang.
Oh, wow, man.
It was like 2 years ago, so I forgot about it. I was like, wait, is that the Black Commissioner? I did audition for that. So I sent a tape in for that,
Man, so this already looks darker, man. I mean, it looks like the violence is going to be darker. Like, I don't know, about to burn this guy alive. I mean, look at
Two-Face.
Two-Face right here, man.
That's a cool shot, man.
Yeah. And like the villains look more freakish. Like, who's this? Like, who's this dude right here? Fist mouth?
Clayface.
Yeah, because he might have gotten punched.
Yeah.
And his eyes are getting glowing, right? Yeah. At first I was like, is that the ventral? No, that can't be him.
No. Yeah, he probably got punched in his Clayface. Yeah, Batman.
He's like,
in his mouth.
Exactly. He's like, well, got something for you.
But man, how y'all feel about this?
Oh, it looks fantastic. I like how it's going back to that pseudo 40s style.
Yes.
Yeah, the Art Deco style.
Tommy Guns.
Because Batman was always in a weird period. Like it was not one period particular. It was a mixture of different time periods. It was like modern, but had a 40s, 50s style to it.
Yeah.
So
Because in the original animated series, remember you'd see Studebakers walking around, but he's on that big ass back computer.
Old cars and wore big suits.
Right, but you see he's on the back computer, triangulizing all kind of shit.
Right.
And, I'm excited about it. You know how my dick is?
No, I was afraid to say it, but
like Florida down there.
But then the sausage part of it.
Well, I'm looking forward to the new takes on old villains and just seeing how all that plays out.
Yeah, me too, man. It's almost like they took Bruce Timm style and kind of added a Matt Reeves tone to it a little bit, and then you got this. It's a darker series. It's more adult oriented.
Yeah, because them spiders crawling on my man's eyes. He did. So
Exactly.
That's the clearest indication that you did.
They made sure you saw that shit too.
But that's the thing, man. I feel like everybody wanted the animated series to just kind of push a little bit more, be a little bit darker. And we got that with some other Batman series, but this is what this is, man.
So you think Max up by not having this on their channel?
Yeah, because this is on Prime. And I don't know why.
Like all this stuff is popping up on other channels.
That, it's weird because it's almost like HBO and Max had a big garage sale because they're selling shit to Netflix.
Yep.
And now the Prime has Batman.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know what's going on with them. That would have been perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. And it has plus the,
I mean, it's the kind of thing that would get people to subscribe if they weren't going to.
And it's weird because you have Matt Reeves, the Penguin, on there. That's on Max. But then this show, I don't know. Maybe they thought they had enough animated stuff. I don't know what's going on with them. I don't know what Max doing.
Yeah. And like the other day, watching Sandman and Dead Boy Detectives, and it's a big ass Warner Brothers logo on it. I was like, why am I watching this on Netflix?
Did they actually turn this down? Because if they did, that's dumb to me. That's stupid.
Yeah, you think if any property they would hold on to, it'd be Batman.
Yeah.
Man, they're like, shit, we got too much Batman. We're doing a Batman clearance right now.
I feel like you can't have too much Batman.
It's a Sony Marvel deal.
So they say Max scrapped it, so they took it somewhere else. But they still have to have the permission of Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
Max is like, we don't like good shit.
I wonder if Max had to pay out. I mean, they had to pay Max for certain. I'm sure they did.
Probably Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers.
Right.
I'm sorry, Warner
Max
Brothers.
may have had first dibs on it, and they didn't want it, so the Warner Brothers probably got the check directly. Maybe I don't know. All I know is I don't have Max. I got Prime. I'm happy.
And if this means anything to you, Martin, was it Rex Brubaker? Is that Ed Brubaker is one of the writers on the show.
Oh shit! Well, shit. That's all you had to say.
Who is Paul Dini then?
Paul Dini was also
on the animated series.
Yeah, on the animated series.
Okay.
Yeah, he was probably the main writer.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's
and he wrote all the best episodes.
Greg Rucka is another writer on that.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh, they got heavy hitters.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited about it.
Like when it comes to writing comics, I mean, Ed Brubaker is the top of the line.
Well, there you go. They got they got top talent, top producers, top writers.
Yeah.
And some people said the animation looks off. I mean, I don't know. It looks just like
It's good to me.
It looks like the 90s show, man.
Yeah,
to
it
me.
does.
It's not gonna look just like it. I mean, you don't have to have it like
It
that.
looks a lot
I think
like
it looks
it.
pretty. I mean, it looks a lot. It looks enough like it for my black ass. And I'll tell you something else. We are the original ones that watched it. Whoever the little baby's kids and them the test tube babies over there texting and now talking about little you off. You don't know. First run. I'll tell you something else.
Yeah. You know, there might be a little more. There might be a little more CG in there.
Yeah, it's a little bit. But toward the end, the animated show was having more and more of it. I mean, the old show did.
Had what?
More
CG.
Yeah.
It's gonna be awesome. That's all.
Yeah.
And did you ever say the Jester?
Yeah, the Jester. I wouldn't.
What is that?
I don't think that was Harley Quinn. Cause that's why I said this. I
didn't think that was her. But I don't remember a villain Jester.
Because somebody said Harley Quinn's in this, and I remember watching the trailer, and it was like, nah, that's
can't be. That's not.
I'm
her.
the Jester, whatever. I mean, I don't know.
It belongs to
Maybe somebody new.
It could be somebody they created.
Only Jester villain I know of is one of Daredevil's villains.
Yeah. So somebody said this is Harley Quinn. Okay.
I mean,
that was Harley Quinn. She was the Jester. Okay. I didn't know.
I mean, it makes sense.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know. So there you go. And they say, damn, she's thick too. Hell yeah. So they said it is Harley. So there you go.
Cool.
Okay.
There you go. They confirmed it. Yeah. So
hey, maybe they'll ease off of using the Joker.
That's one thing that I like about this, and I was going to bring that up. That thank you for. If anything, and it's not that we had too much Batman, we got too much Joker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and I don't. We don't need the Joker for this. We really don't,
man. Also, that silhouette of Penguin looked cool too.
Yeah, you got enough villains in here because they've done so many different revisions and styles and reimaginations of the Joker. It's time to do some other characters right here.
And Batman's rogue gallery is huge. It's enormous.
Yeah.
I mean, it's never ending.
Yeah.
And it's interesting.
I want to see some, what they do with some of these other characters more often, right? Especially if it's a little, just slightly more grounded tone.
That's badass right there.
Yeah. No, I'm excited for this, man. And somebody said he'll be there eventually. Fine, season 3.
Yeah.
Not even 2.
They can't hold it that long.
They can't hold it that long.
Yeah.
Season 2.
I'm gonna give you this much time, but I'm gonna bust soon.
I mean, yeah. Not even season 2. Wait till season 3. You might. If anything, just tease in season 2.
It's date night. I'm gonna give you a season. but oh boy, season 2 coming. That's it. I can't hold it no more.
Yeah.
Bam.
Who's doing the voice of Batman? Do you know?
I don't know. So Kevin Conroy is dead, obviously. And I hope they ain't doing no AI thing right here where they bring this voice back. I know that would be a bad mistake. It sounded like him to me.
A little bit. But
yeah, but not. It sounded like it sounded like him enough where somebody's doing
an impression.
An impression of him. Who does anybody know who's doing the Hamish Linkletter?
Oh, really?
Oh.
Wow, he's the last person I would have thought.
Really? He's tall, thin, dark hair. He looks kind of like Bruce Wayne, I guess. But
so Hamish Linkletter, tell people who that is.
Well, okay, what was that Mike Flanagan movie about the church?
Oh, this dude.
He was the priest. Yeah.
Yeah, he was in 42. Jackie Robinson, he was the one that says, "Take a shower with me, Jack."
From Midnight Mass.
Midnight Mass, that's the one. Yeah.
So this dude is
he's been playing Lincoln on Apple TV Plus.
A lot of stuff.
Wow. So this dude is doing.
I guess so.
He's doing the voice. Damn. Jesus, man.
I like him as an actor.
Yeah. No, he's great.
Yeah.
He's actually a great actor, and I'm excited to hear that. He's doing a great impression. If that's the case, he's doing awesome. And yeah, I saw half of Midnight Mass. I hadn't finished it, but I thought he was amazing in that. This is
exciting.
This is I'm so excited for this. I cannot wait.
I already put it on my calendar. Remind me. Yeah, watch it before I go to the show.
Yeah. No, this is gonna be great.
Yeah,
it's gonna be great, y'all. Can't wait. I still curious why Max passed on this, but whatever. It doesn't matter as long as we get it one way or another.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, you made it to the end of the video. That must mean you really like what we do. So if you do, check out these other videos just like this one. check out our other YouTube channels, and subscribe to join our wonderful Toasty community. And as always, stay toasty.